This is a card we're going to be doing today. Isn't it cute? Oh my goodness, this is absolutely adorable. I have a little helper down here today, so if you hear him, please excuse the noise. I use the Hippest Hippo, which is a free celebration stamp set that you can get for when you spend $60 in Canada. And I use this one for the front, and I use this one for the envelope and for inside. And I use Aw, You're the Best for the front too. Hi, I'm Cheryl Rowling, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Ontario, Canada. Thank you for joining me today. Don't worry about sizes or supplies for this card as they are attached to this video. If you enjoy watching this video, could you please like and share, as this helps me grow my channel? And if you could leave a comment, that would be wonderful, as I love to see where you're watching from or what you think of the card. If you aren't already subscribed, please click the subscribe button and hit notifications so you will know when I post a new video. If you don't already have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would love to help you out. My contact information is attached. It's adorable. Okay, so we're going to start with Balmy Blue Clouds. Dominic, Saphira, stop it. Sorry about that. They're getting a little rowdy. They were outside and it was kind of nice, and then they came inside and I was just then ready to do my video. So the rowdiness from outside has come in a little bit. Okay, so this is part of a die. This is from a die set. I can't think of the name of it, but it's a standalone die set, and it's just borders. But it has this awesome cloud template, well, die, and it becomes a template. And I absolutely love it for doing the background of things. And I just work it around so that you can see it, but not all the clouds are exactly the same underneath each other, because all the clouds are different sizes, shapes. You just don't want everything to be lined up, if that helps. So I'm using my blending brushes, start off here and then go across. Usually I like to do every third one about the same as the first one, but this time I've got it back to the second one, and that's okay. It's not in the exact same spot, it's different. And I like to do the points over so that it's narrower here and wider here, if that makes sense. It just, because then it's not all the same. So how's everybody doing today? Getting ready for the weekend? It's crazy how fast this month is disappearing. It's like, what happened to August? Where did it go? We have been extremely busy. It's like the August of no return. Please. I cannot believe it. Usually it's more September. I'm busy with canning and doing different things, but this year I've been doing tons in August. We got our pickles done last week. We did 25 jars of dills. So hopefully that will keep us in dills for the winter. I have a granddaughter that absolutely loves dill pickles. So hopefully that will keep us in them. And I did bread and butters. This time I used sweetener instead of sugar, so it's better for my husband who's diabetic, and well, better for me too, but especially for his diabetes. I am trying very hard to keep him in line and help him lower his sugars. I want to keep him around for a while. It's crazy how things happen. And him being a diabetic, he just naturally is drawn to everything sugar. I was absolutely amazed. My friend's father was a diabetic, and he ate everything sugar. He was just attracted to it, and she always told me it's just him. He just wants the sugar. It's part of being diabetic, and it's like, you're right. I see that with Bill. It's crazy how much sugar he thinks he needs to have in his life. He doesn't, it's something that it seems that it just makes them happy, and they're drawn to it. It's unreal. You would think that they wouldn't be as attracted to that sugar because they know they shouldn't have it, but no, that doesn't seem to be a problem. They're taking medication, right? So they should be able to eat anything they want. So what I have done is I have attached this is a 3.5 inch piece of basic white twine that you can buy in a pack. There's black, there's gray, I think it's Smoky Slate, very vanilla, and white, and it's in the catalog. And it's 3.25, 3.5 inches, something like that. I made it extra long so that it would be across and you wouldn't have to worry about it. And so now I just attached it to the back of this one, and then I'm putting it there with a piece of Scotch tape to make it easier to get it straight, because the hippo is going to walk across it. So now I'm going to glue this on, and the handle goes off the side, and that's what I want to happen. The hole here goes right over top of that white basic white cord, and then get it over here and get it on top, and just have the handle off. See? And then I will take my scissors and I will cut the handle off, and over here the same. I tried to do things ahead of time so that you can see what I've done, and you don't have to watch me do it. So this is done in gray granite, light and dark for the lighter spot. This is going to be Smoky Slate, light and dark, and her tutu is in polished pink, light and dark. So, and I'm taking the bullet tip And I'm just doing around any detail on this. And then I'm going to, and I did these in the dark pirouette or dark polish pink pirouette. Oh, I'm doing good. That used to be a color, pink pirouette. And then just do circles for the rest of the tutu. Just like that. Now, I wanted to show you how I did it, but I didn't want you to have to see the whole thing. So I am going to quickly outline this. That's why I have the all the rest done, and I just have a little bit to go, so that you're not wasting your time watching me color, because I've seen other demonstrators color everything and it's like, oh, boring. So I understand that that's not something that everybody wants to do. So to keep my video a little bit shorter, not to bore you, I'm just doing a little bit, showing you a little bit. And I did the same thing with the wash tubs. Exactly the same as I'm doing here with a hippo. Just like that. And now the hippo's done. Isn't she just the cutest thing? So I'm going to put that back for right now. And I'm going to get my dimensions. Oh, I have some here that, well, I did. There they are. I have a partial one that needs to be finished off. And I'm doing the hippo dimensionaled up so that she's walking her tightrope, basically. And take a little tiny piece of this edge. Oh, okay. I guess I didn't do as tiny as I had planned. There we go. I am losing it from the thing. It's wanting to come with me. I'm just going to push those. Oh, wrong end. I'm knocking everything over here. Oh my goodness. Now I need one of these for my, which one was it? Right there. Parasol. Oops, upside down. There we go. And this little lady, as cute as she is going to go right there. And this one, gonna take my small little glue. It's the same as this. I just pour it into this. So, oh, Cheryl. So it has a tiny little, I just filled it up. Let me see, where can I put it? There we go. And this goes in her hand, and it's there. Isn't she cute? Such adorableness. Okay, so now I'm going to get my tweezers. And I'm going to, yeah, I just filled it. You can tell. Usually it doesn't come out like that. and I put 2 of these in each one, and it's the die from the Hippos bundle. There's 2 parts. You can spend $60 and get the Hippo stamp set, and you can spend $60 and you can get the die set. But you don't have to get both if you don't want. But like, what is one without the other? They're just adorable, the things that you can get with the dies. All this stuff came with the dies. The parasol, there's swim goggles, well, snorkel kind of thing, goggles, and the snorkel. There's all these flowers, they came from the die set, and each one of the hippos has a die to go with it. Just so nice. And it has hearts, like all the flowers, the hearts, the parasol, these wash tubs, they're all in there as the dies, and it very nice to have these things. So I am going to start putting my flowers on. And doing the finishing touches. Yeah, that was not a smart move to fill it so full, I guess. I guess I overfilled. I just didn't want to fill it too often. Being lazy, and it didn't pan out. Isn't this cute? I love this set. I'm going to be so disappointed when at the end of August, when it's no longer with us, because I have enjoyed making these cards so much. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen now, was it? I just didn't hold it down long enough, I guess. What I did is I cut 2 of this is polished pink, and I cut 2 of the flowers. There's a small one and a large one together, and it's in one die, so you get this one and this one. So I cut it twice, and then once for each bucket, and I did the same with the Highland Heather, and the Fresh Freesia I did the same. So each color that I did has 1 or 2. I did 2 of them for each one. Now the Blushing Bride, which is this one, I only did it once for this. Because I only used 1 of these, and then I used 1 of the Highland Heather. I gotta watch that I don't get so much glue out. This is crazy. There. And now I'm taking Fresh Freesia, the little one, and putting it down here. Now you can make more of these if you would like. I just did a few. You could do different colors if you wanted to too, but I just picked colors that I like, and I thought this is for my daughter's son's daycare lady, and his last day is next week, and she wanted a card for him to give her. So this is the card to thank him, thank her from him for the care that she gave. I guess she was just an awesome daycare lady, and my daughter was so happy with how she was with Wesley. So just, this is fresh freesia, if you couldn't tell. And put these on. Now they're not all the same on each, because no flower bucket is exactly the same. Just doesn't work that way. So I've made them all different spots, except for the polished pink, because I wanted I didn't want it in the center because I already had enough here. I wanted it outside, but that's the only reason that went that way. This is Highland Heather and another fresh freesia, and we'll see. I got one more to do after this. I'm getting better with my glue. That's crazy. Try not to put too much on. And I think it's this small itty bitty fresh freesia. And then I will have 4 in each one. But like I said, you could add more if you wanted behind these. Totally something that you could, your option to do. You could fill these tubs up and put them in front. Like I've got extras here. I could be putting, you know, and fill them up. But I just chose to do the few. It just made it easier for everybody. And I think it looks just adorable the way it is. So I'm going to put this away. Now I'm using my black marker to do the birds in the sky, and I'm just doing a downward and upward stroke. And you can put them wherever you want them. And I usually do an odd number. It just, there's something about an odd number that just makes it look balanced. I don't know why, but that's the way it is. Now I'm taking my old olive marker, the journaling end, and then I'm just going kind of scribbling long and short lines all over the grass, so it looks like blades of grass that are standing out, maybe a little bit longer than the others, just to give it some dimension, because if it's just solid green, it doesn't look near as nice as if you just added a few strokes here and there, and it just, I don't know, it just changes the look, and it doesn't look quite as boring, I guess. But like I said, you don't have to do this if you don't want to. It's just, for me, I like to do it, and you just dots, long lines, short lines, whatever you choose to do. It just, I think it just finishes the look of it, and you can do whatever. It just random marks. So I'm going to put this on. And I'm going to put it on my polished pink and my Smoky Slate. I love these colors together. Look at how pretty that is. Now, I have rhinestones here to do for the centers of the flowers. You could choose different ones. On this one, I chose retired ones, and they're blue. But I'm just trying to get rid of a lot of my retired stuff. But when I do the video for you guys, I try to use my not retired stuff so that you can purchase whatever I've used. But if you have other stuff that you want to use, go right ahead. Like these little ones, I used these rhinestones because they're smaller than the other ones I used on the other card. But like I said, I'm trying to use up instead of being wasteful or trying to sell it for a reduced price. I might just as well use them, and if you have them, then you can use them too if you want to, because there's nothing like trying to have all this stuff and not being able to use it. So there we go. Now when I did my other card, I used the paper and I did it, I stamped it and I did it this way. So I don't do that with this card. I already stamped it. I didn't want to repeat of my silliness. So I thought, nope, just stamp it ahead of time and then I won't screw it up on camera. So I'm just doing a little bit on this. I don't want to do a lot of work on the inside. You can, if you would like to, you can color the whole thing. It's definitely your choice. But for sake of time, I'm just going to do that. And that's exactly what I did on the envelope here. I'm using this as Wesley is giving his teacher a flower. I thought it was adorable that way. But on this one, I colored the inside, but I didn't want to do that while you waited to watch. It just, you saw me do it, you know how to do it. It's just wasting your time, and I don't want to do that. So, and I'm not going to put any salutation on the inside till I know who this is going to go for, and then I will pick a verse to put on, or just a saying. It might just be happy birthday. One never knows with me who it's going to go to. I just do it to suit the person. Now this is going to be done the same way. Now you want to make sure, if you can, to get this down that his feet are touching the bottom of the envelope, and if they don't, then you just fill it in. I've got glue all over my fingers, it's crazy. everything wants to stick to me. You just take the bullet end and then you go along here and you ground the hippo so that it's not, he's not floating in midair. Just like that. And you can use any color. This is Smoky Slate Light, but it's totally up to you what you do. And here again, I have a piece of paper in here so that because the inks go through, I have my piece of paper in here so that the color will not bleed through and to the back of the envelope, because that would not be cool. It wouldn't look nice. So I'm just doing the ears and the flower and the leaf on this and nothing else. So it just makes it a quick and easy envelope. And then you take that out and see that would have been on the back of your envelope. Not cool. So what do you think? Oh yes, I took this and I sprayed it with my champagne mist. It's champagne shimmer mist, and you can get it on Amazon. Stampin' Up! No longer sells it, but I absolutely love it so much, and since we don't sell it, I get it on Amazon because you can't Wink Estella the whole thing, and I want the whole thing sparkly, so I'm just spraying the whole thing. This is, I have these in my online store, and then I just fill it with 70% alcohol and then just do a few drops of the champagne mist and put it in. Like, I need to fill it up again because it's getting low. I use it so often. And then you've got, and this is just a dollar store contraption basket that I filled with paper towels, and then I can spray in there and it doesn't get all over my desk, and it just makes for a lovely card. I don't know if you can see the shimmer, but it is so pretty in real life. So pretty. I hope you can see it, but if you can't, you will know what it looks like. I hope. So I'm just getting this out of the way. What do you think of my card? He's cute, or she's so cute. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you taking time out of your busy life. I know how life gets so busy, and to take that time and spend it with me is much appreciated. I cannot begin to tell you how thankful I am for each and every one of you. So if you like this video, please like it, share it, subscribe, comment. I love to hear your comments. Like, you guys are awesome. Some of your comments are just heart-wrenching. They mean so much to me. So thank you so much, and have a wonderful day. Bye now.